Grey Ghost Gear has developed an Apparition SBR bag to fit that kind of a need. Now this bag is designed in order to look almost identical to any other just standardized hiking backpack, which is wonderful when you're trying to not stand out as you're going through. It was made in order to fit either a short barrel rifle or a full-size standard 16-inch rifle with AR-15 platform when it is broken down into the two parts. And this bag has done fairly well for it. Now, couple different gripes and complaints that I have about this. I'm an avid backpacker, hiker, survivalist, things of that nature. And when I look at this bag, I want to put so much more in it, but it won't hold. The guys at Grey Ghost Gear and Tactical Tailor and everything else like that, when they were developing this bag, the best I can describe it is they built it like a rifle case. It's a case that looks and functions like a backpack. The only issue with that is that now that it is a soft case, it's really difficult to fit anything except for the rifle, magazines, maybe a cleaning kit, and a couple of other extra items. The most I was able to fit into it personally and still have easy, quick, available access to the rifle on the inside. I was able to fit a warming sweater and an outer layer Gore-Tex shell inside of the bag with everything else, and that was it. So it was lacking in the respects that I want to put more stuff in it, and I still want to be able to have access to my rifle, right? So kind of looking at it, it's not a massive bag. It doesn't take up a whole lot of room. It's a little long compared to a standard backpack that you would be finding around, but it's nice and thin. And the reason I like the thinness of this bag is when you're hiking around and everything else and backpacking, you don't necessarily want your bag to be wider than your shoulders are anyways. So if this is still well within side of the width of my torso, that's perfect for me. That way I know it's not going to be flopping around left or right or anything else like that. I do like how it sits close to the back. This allows for all that weight from the rifle and magazines and everything else to be distributed appropriately in order for it not to be a strain on the body. The other things that they did really well is they incorporated backpacking features of some modern day hiking packs, such as like Ospreys or Mystery Ranch and other companies like that, where you have an adjustable torso length. So where your lumbar kidney straps are right over here, you can adjust where your shoulders are going to be as well. So the distance between where your hips are and your shoulders, you can make that fine-tune adjustment in order to fit each individual person that's going to have to or needs to carry a bag like this. The materials that they utilized are very durable, and it provides you approximately 1,200 cubic inches of storage space. Now it sounds like a lot until you start looking into how much that will actually fit. With that, like I said, you can fit an entire 3 days worth of supplies into this bag. You can. I've done it. However, it's not easy. It's bursting at the seams when you do that, and it does not allow you to have quick access to the rifle at that point. When I did this, I literally had items piled up, shoved into every nook and cranny inside of this main compartment where the rifle was, and I wanted to see what was going to happen if I tried to pull the rifle out, because I need quick access to it or anything else like that instead of having it slung or anything else. Say I wanted to take this out on a backpacking trip. When I reached in and I unstrapped it, literally this whole zipper compartment just wide open and everything just dumped right on out. It was all over the place, just a yard sale. Luckily I did it at my house, so I didn't lose anything out in the field, but I would not recommend this bag if you're wanting to utilize it for weapon storage and hiking. This is not a hunting backpack. Now where this bag does excel in is the discreetness. So almost like a day pack if you're going around downtown and you need to have storage for things such as like your iPad, other items like that, maybe little iPhones, batteries, water bottles, little snacks and things like that on the side pockets, and it's not going to draw a whole lot of attention. But if you're looking to have this for a long, like multi-day trip out in the field, don't. All right, it's lacking that area. Now, some recommendations that I would like to see from Tactical Tailor on this, Grey Ghost Gear. You guys are the same thing to me. What I would like to see is either a flap that could cover this storage compartment so that it separates the rifle storage from other items that would be put inside of it, and potentially an expandable zipper portion of it so that it doesn't have to impede how much I can put inside of here. I can expand it, add more items to it, and then still have access to my rifle through the top compartment there, and not have to spill everything out inside of a yard sale. Overall though, having this bag like in the truck, very helpful. It allows me to keep my rifle much closer to myself as a truck gun or anything else like that, as opposed to having like stored underneath a seat or behind a chair or something else like that inside of the truck. This allows me to have it pretty much right front and center, and it's not obvious to eyes that are kind of coming across and seeing what's inside of the vehicle. It's very discreet in those regards. The bag has been very durable. It's held up through quite a bit of use that I've been taking it through. Overall, it serves its purpose very well. Again, I would recommend that some changes take place so that it does fit more roles than just a specific gun case that looks like a backpack. But as a gun case, it's a great soft gun case. Backpack, it's mediocre. Hiking bag and gun case all together doesn't meet that feel. All right. So that's the thoughts on this here bag.